So they'll be calling you a radical. A lot to talk about. The salmon numbers. Let's get right to them. Then we're going to talk the Sequoias. We're going to talk. These fires are different. This is a quote coming out today. I was like doing a lot of work. I'm like, they're wrapping the Sequoias with the fireproof blankets. By the way, people are doing it with houses too. I says these Sequoias are thousands of years old. They have lived through hundreds of fires. Hundreds. Quote from the Forest Service, the ranger, these fires are different. Never seen anything like it before. I wonder where we've heard that before. Fuktonium fires, a country of deniers. Fuktonium skies, a country of lies that denies. You can freaking ignore Kevin Blanch's work. Tell everything's dead. We burn it all down. Kevin Blanch. March 2011. These are full-blown nuclear meltdowns. Never happened before. This is going to put an energy into the biosphere that's unforeseen in the history of mankind. We didn't know what it is. It's going to cause a heat source into the Pacific Ocean. We're just having a conversation about the Japanese current and the California current, how swift. Remember that bridge showed up at Gold Beach in Oregon on day, I believe, 6. Dr. Fukushima. A bridge. Breaking news, kids. Fish swim. Breaking news. Storms rise up off the Pacific Ocean. Salmon numbers. Let's get right to the steelhead. Steelhead runs tapering right off. It's pretty well done by mid-September. It's mid-September. They'll trickle in. We're at 50,000, a little over 50,000. 2010, 826. This is an arguable fact. We can run regression now. This is not Kevin Blanch's hypothesis anymore. This energy is going to push into the Pacific Ocean. It's going to break the eco chain. The steelhead salmon will start to collapse immediately. The Chinook will collapse in 2016. Now remember, we had record returns. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. I'm talking Columbia River because that's the big beast. 400 tributaries, 2.5 miles wide. We count them all, the sonar in front. I held their feet to the fire and they report it properly every day. So let's get to the Chinook. 2016, 1.37 million. That's with gill netting and fish takeout. With gill netting and fish takeout, 2.7 million. Without gill netting, very little fish takeout, hardly any. We're at 400 and, I believe, 40,000 right now. That's about where we're going to come in under 500,000. Now remember, this is with very little gill netting, very little fishing. In 5 years, from 2.7 million, we can do math. We can run regression on the steelhead. So the fires. I mean, it's been non-stop in the West. Kevin Blanch, this is going to cause a heat bubble over the Western United States. This globe is not that big. It's going to break the eco chain. It's going to cause what I called Fuktonium fires. I remember the first fires in California. There was reports all over. They thought there was multiple arsonists working together. And I'm like, because these fires start all simultaneously. Well, when the atmosphere becomes so toxic and so ripe, as I said, what's that? It's a plasma. It's a gas. Livermore, California. What's their logo? Nuclear, bringing star power to Earth. Oh, they brought it to Earth. It's a plasma. It's a gas. Oh, you can't see it. You can't taste it. You can't even measure it because we don't even know what it is. Kevin, semi-wise savior of Mother Earth, try to be. Throw me in a rubber room. Beat me to death. These are unforeseen energies. It's playing out. Everything that I hypothesized, everything has played out to a T. Great science is like this. First you hypothesize the knowledge. I just hypothesized it then. These never happened before. It's going to release an energy. It's going to break the chain. Everything they're said came true. So they're saying the Sequoias, we had to blanket them. I'm like, what do you... They've been through hundreds and hundreds of fires, these beasts. Hundreds. Quote, these fires are different. Melting, melting. God, look, you can see the tower on Promontory Mountain right there. See it? Wow. What a great visual that is. Wow. I didn't realize that tower was there. That's Little Mountain right in front of it. There's zirconium rods right there. That's where they do it. The trench. So, it's not my opinion anymore. Good science, we can run regression. We don't mystify, we don't baffle, we don't stump, we don't alarm. We're going to go along with that narrative for 10 years. The Yukon, we've never seen anything like it. Nothing showed up. These numbers have declined dramatically. The Great Pacific Genocide, Kevin Blanch. You can deny my work all you want. All you want, you know, and I can live in poverty and, you know, we'll go down. We'll all go down together, I guess. You know, we're all in this together. The pandemic is getting nightmarish again. It's very sad, actually. You know, my hypothesis is on that. You know what my hypothesis is on that. Where it came from. Just all coincidence. Coincidence doesn't get it in science. Coincidence does not get it in science. A cranberry sauce. What Kevin Blanch done is real science. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do... I've done 10 years of field work. I've been backing up a lot of my video content, posting it to Facebook, wherever I can. You know, so... Still going to deny it. My work. In science, we call that an outliner. We can run regression. It will deviate from the means. The computer model, you could plug in 10 years worth of data on the salmon now. Because we have it. We have to... And this is on the Columbia, and this is by... number, not by weight. I mean, we go down weight. We're talking volume. We're talking down 96, 97% if we're talking volume. They're skinny. Live cam's still out on the Columbia for 7 years. I keep saying, you know, I found a GoPro for 40 bucks on eBay. I'll send it up to you. If that isn't smoking gun proof alone, the live cam being out for years. That alone. God. God, that was a bank shot off your own head. That can's had it. Like me. Been beat up so many times. Been hit with a bat. I'm gonna open up this time. God, that thing's tough, ain't it? What a nightmare. Cover off of it. There's Ken Burns. 13th inning. Just gonna keep tonight. God, did I nail that one? God, that thing is tough. I'm gonna retire it. What about you, Kev? Don't know. Gotta keep going. Good on my work. So, more evidence of Kevin Blanch's Fuktonium hypothesis. His First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the field work, then you let the peers review it. There are no peers. Then it becomes the knowledge. It's a plasma, it's a gas. From 826,000, and this is the good news, to we're going to go under 60,000 when the year's over. We can do math. In 10 years. The Chinook, we go from $2.7 million to under 500,000. Tide pools, we're down 99% in most places. A couple mosquitoes. And many of those left either. All this acute collapse. Fuktonium fires, sequoias. Well, why are you wrapping them in the fire retardant blankets? These trees are thousands of years old. They've been through hundreds of fires. These fires are different. Stay tuned.